Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be sharing some products that I feel like are absolutely essential to helping to make your makeup stay all day long or all night long or the entirety of where you're going or how long you're going to be wearing your makeup. These are products that I have tried, that I have been obsessed with, and that I use religiously that really help create the perfect canvas for makeup on top or keep my makeup in place all day long. So I wanted to share those products with you. Before we get started though, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you love anything makeup, self-tan, life related, and make sure that you are subscribed. But if you want to see my skin, I guess, prep for makeup products, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, we could just jump right in. I have 6 products here, I think. Yeah, 6. So it is basically primers and setting spray, setting powder, all that fun stuff. So I have a couple products here, not a couple, 6, that I absolutely love, that I use like crazy, that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm just gonna share what the products are, why I love them, all that fun stuff. If I don't remember pricing of the products, they'll all be linked in my description box. So we could just get started. Also, side note, I know my background is different. Again, I feel like I have been changing things up like crazy lately. I am going to be trying out a new little side quest endeavor kind of thing that I'll share a little bit more with you guys about in a future video, but I wanted some space. So Henny moved his stuff into the area I had my stuff in previously. I moved my stuff into this room. He painted the room for me, which was really sweet. So now I'm just playing around with like where I want things. So this behind me is not permanent by any means. It's just there for right now. So yeah, if you're wondering why my background is different, that's why. Stay tuned for more information, I guess. But back to this, we can just get started. Again, 6 products. So first one I have is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I absolutely love this for creating like the perfect grippy canvas for applying your makeup on top. Whenever I wear this, my makeup just like sticks itself to this, and it really helps my makeup last all day long. Like every time I wear this, my pores disappear, my skin looks so smooth, makeup sits so nicely, and it lasts all day long. Like every single time I have this on, I know I'm gonna have a good makeup day. Obviously I love it. A little goes a long way, so I actually feel like for the amount of times I've used this, there's not that much product gone, but I use this like it is my full-time job. So I love it so much. Cannot get enough. Highly recommend if you're in the market for a really good primer that's going to be good for just any occasion, any makeup look, anything. This is so good. So I highly recommend. Next primer that I have is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. This one is just so amazing. This one's a little bit on the pricier side, so I try to save this one for like when I'm doing my makeup for a more special event, like if I'm going out somewhere at night or I have like a wedding or just something fancier, I will use this for, because I just know it's literally gonna make my pores disappear. It's gonna make my skin look and feel like silk. And again, the makeup that goes on top just always looks and feels so much better when this is underneath, and it lasts forever. So I'm obsessed with this stuff. I cannot get enough of it, and I highly recommend. I purchased the jumbo size of this. This is like the biggest size that you can get, at least to my knowledge, because I just loved it so much that I needed to get a bigger size of it. So I highly recommend this. Again, it's on the pricier side, so I try to reserve this one for a little bit more of special outings, and then I'll do the Milk Makeup one for literally anything. So these 2 primers are everything that you need in your collection. The next primer that I have is an eye primer, actually. This one is the Rare Beauty Eye Primer. So this is all I use to prime my under eyes, prime my eyelids at this point, because I just am obsessed with the way that my eyeshadow goes on every time I have this on as my base. Like I will put this on blend it into my skin. I'll set it with either a pressed setting powder or a light eyeshadow, and then I can go right in with the rest of my eyeshadows. And I feel like since I've started using this on my eyes, my eye makeup is to die for. Like, it just goes on so smooth, it blends so nicely, it lasts all freaking day and all night. I wore this for my wedding. I also wore the Hourglass one for my wedding, and my makeup did not budge. I had makeup on from probably like 11 o'clock in the morning to like past midnight, and my makeup at the end of the night looked just as good as it did in the beginning of the day. So that is definitely thanks to these products. But I highly recommend, if you're in the market for an eye primer, something to work as a base for your eyeshadows for any eye look you're doing. So love this, definitely recommend it. Next is a couple setting powders. So the first one is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Hands down, one of my all-time favorite setting powders. I cannot live without this stuff. I am like running out. I'm filming this before the Sephora sale is happening, so I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this during the Sephora sale, because the way that this smooths my skin, again, just erases my pores and doesn't like mattify my skin down, but literally creates the perfect veil over my makeup. It is unlike anything else. Like, my skin always looks so amazing when I have this to set the creams on my face. Like, I am just obsessed with this stuff, and the packaging is just everything. I cannot live without this setting powder, so I highly recommend. I was also going to recommend the Givenchy one, the Prisme Libre in the shade 3, like the pinkish one, but I haven't tried it yet. But I did hear the formula changed, and I've been hearing some not so great reviews about the new formula, so I didn't want to recommend it if this formula is not available anymore, just in case the new one's not as good. But again, I haven't tried it for myself yet, so I decided to keep that one out of the video. But I do love the old formula of that, just so you're aware, especially for my under eyes. So if you have a recommendation for a pinkish setting powder that's similar to that one, please comment and let me know so I could try it. Anyways, next up is the Rare Beauty Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. I love this stuff if I'm doing a pressed finishing powder. Again, it just smooths my makeup so nicely. I feel like it really helps to set all of the creams into my face, and then I can either just run out the door or I can proceed with powder products on top, and it just looks so amazing. Again, it's so good on the pores, so good to smooth down my face without making it look matte. Like, this does not make my skin look like dry or matte or anything like that. It's still giving me that like lively look, but just with that extra little something. And I love that it's tinted, so if you need a little bit of like a tan or something, this is gonna give it to you. So I love this stuff. And then last but not least, my holy grail setting spray. I cannot live without this stuff. Literally, this is the only setting spray that I've been using for I don't even know how long at this point. There's just nothing that has compared to this for me. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I've gone through, I don't even know how many bottles of this, and I will refill every single chance that I get because I'm obsessed with this stuff. I always tell everyone, this is like cement for your face. Like, when you spray this onto your face, your makeup is not moving. It's staying put for the entire day. Again, wore this for my wedding and my makeup did not budge all day long. I literally jumped into a pool at the end of the night in my wedding dress, in my makeup, and it still looked good when I came out of that pool. So obviously this had something to do with that. I cannot recommend it enough, you guys. This is such a good setting spray, beyond worth the money. You do not need a ton of product. It comes in a pretty big size, and it is just the best of the best that I've tried, at least. So huge recommendation if you ask me. But that is it, you guys. That is all 6 products. All 6 big recommendations, products that I cannot live without, that just really took my makeup prep and makeup set routine to a whole other level, and I feel like I've perfected it with these products, so I really recommend them. But that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment though and let me know what you think about my choices. Let me know if there's any other products that you want me to try, give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.